Children are provoked by others. The reason they need grace is because they're provoked by others. Specifically, other people's criticisms and other people's assumptions. Do you know how competitive parents are? Go watch a Little League game if you don't believe me. But I think we all instinctively know that in here there's this dark competitiveness where we like to see our kids doing better than other people's kids. Now, let me tell you about one of the dark ways this comes out in the church. One of the darkest ways this comes out in the church is that this competitiveness is really driven by our insecurity, and that insecurity is driven by the fact that we've turned our children into idols. And the reason we've turned them into idols is because we believe our children are a reflection of us. They're an extension of who we are. So when our kids do better than your kids, it's like I'm doing better than you. And in the church, here's one of the ways it plays out the most. We have Jason, who has kids. Peyton has kids. Andrew has kids. And I have kids. Do you know what percentage of ministry kids keep following Jesus? 30. It means Peyton, Jason, Andrew, and I have a 70% chance that our kids are not going to keep following Jesus. And the top reason in most studies is because of how they're criticized in the local church and compared to other kids. They think they got to put on a show every time they come on Sundays to protect the reputation of their parents. We can't have that here. My kids, Jason's kids, Andrew's kids, and Peyton's kids, we want them to grow up going, this place was a blessing. It was a safe place to fail and to struggle. And the last thing I'll say is this is not just limited to the ministers of the church. This happens in GCs. This happens church-wide where we're comparing our kids to other kids. And we somehow think that that's because we're more awesome and not that God is more gracious. It's pride.